Deputy Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Tarun Sobti, on Tuesday said the recent global developments reaffirm the need for a strong navy, and with rising strategic competitions and conflicts, the Indian Navy remains the prime manifestation of the country's maritime power. He was addressing a gathering during the launch of the first next-generation offshore patrol vessel, NGOPV, built by Goa Shipyard Limited in Vasco. India's identity as a maritime nation is defined by its geography and history. With a vast coastline, numerous land territories, both in the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, and an exclusive economic zone, our maritime domain is both a source of responsibility and of opportunities, Vice Admiral Sobti said after launching the vessel. The seas around us carry the lifeline of trade, energy, and connectivity, he pointed out. Safeguarding these interests requires a capable, responsive, and forward-looking Navy. Indian Navy's role in shaping the geopolitical environment in the Indian Ocean region and beyond continues to grow more prominent, he added. Amid the ongoing crisis in West Asia, Vice Admiral Sobti said the recent global developments reaffirm the need for a strong Navy. With rising strategic competitions and conflicts, the Indian Navy continues to remain the prime manifestation of India's maritime power and an important instrument for diplomacy and regional stability, he said. As global powers endeavor to assert themselves in the Indian Ocean region, the Indian Navy needs to retain the stature of a preferred security partner against the maritime threat and first responder so that we can ensure maritime security in this region and prevent inimical forces from establishing their presence here, he stressed.
It is an honor for me to be present here for the launch of the first next-generation offshore petrol vessel being built by Goa to the entire GSL team for achieving this important milestone. The launch of the lead ship of a new class of warship is indeed a landmark moment. It represents the culmination of the vision, exhaustive design, and dedicated efforts and marks the beginning of a new chapter in our maritime capability. The successful launch of this ship is a testament to the professionalism and dedication of all those involved in its construction. Shipbuilding of this nature requires precision, coordination, and sustained commitment. Today's event, therefore, is not merely a launch, but laying the foundation of a new generation of platforms that will serve the Indian Navy for many years to come. India's identity as a maritime nation is defined by its geography and its history. With a vast coastline, numerous island territories in both the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, and an extensive exclusive economic zone, our maritime domain is both a source of responsibility and of opportunity. The seas around us carry the lifelines of trade, energy, and connectivity. Safeguarding these interests requires a capable, responsive, and forward-looking Navy. Indian Navy's role in shaping the geopolitical environment in the Indian Ocean region and beyond continues to grow more prominent. The recent global developments reaffirm the need for a strong Navy. With rising strategic competitions and conflicts, the Indian Navy continues to remain the prime manifestation of India's maritime power and an important instrument for diplomacy and regional stability. As global powers endeavor to assert themselves in the Indian Ocean region, the Indian Navy needs to retain the stature of being the preferred security partner against maritime threats and also the first responder, so that we can ensure maritime security in this region and prevent inimical forces from establishing their presence here. The induction of platforms such as the NGOPVs is an important step in ensuring that we remain prepared to meet both present and emerging challenges. The 11 ships in this series would also serve as valuable assets in protecting our coastal borders, enhancing diplomatic relations, and provide assistance during out-of-area contingencies. In secondary roles, the ship will be capable of undertaking humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, evacuation operations, search and rescue, and anti-piracy missions. Overall, these vessels would significantly enhance our ability to maintain maritime security in the region, especially against non-traditional threats and illicit maritime activities. The Indian Navy has consistently led efforts towards indigenization, thereby recognizing that self-reliance in defense is central to strategic autonomy. The NGOPV program stands as a strong reflection of the national vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, in consonance with the Make in India drive. It showcases India's ability to design and construct complex naval platforms within the country. From concept design to execution, Indian expertise and domestic industry has played a central role in bringing this ship to form. And Goa Shipyard Limited has led right from the front. The launch of this first ship is therefore not just a project milestone, it is a statement of national capability and confidence. I'm glad to note that over the years, GSL has steadily built up the requisite expertise and skill in undertaking increasingly complex shipbuilding projects, including design. It is extremely heartening to note the growth story of GSL as it has steadily adapted its expertise and capability to build weapon-intensive platforms in the past 5 years. From the earlier generation of Naval and Coast Guard OPVs, Yard is now constructing 2 of the Project 1135.6 follow-on ships, and the CMD mentioned my association with this particular project also. The nation keenly awaits deliveries of Triput and Tavasya from GSL's Anvil, which I am told are progressing as per schedule in close collaboration with all partners. No doubt, GSL has emerged as an important jewel in the crown of defense shipyards. I would like to mention that launch of a ship, though a vital cardinal, is also the beginning of a chapter when the ship enters the natural domain in a float condition. This is where machinery integration, powering of all equipment and trial sorties will begin. I am confident that not only this ship, but all iron projects under execution by GSL will meet the Indian Navy's expectations in terms of quality, performance and capability. We eagerly look forward to the delivery and commissioning of the first ship in the coming months. So once again, my heartiest congratulations to GSL Shipyard, industry partners and the Indian Navy for today's achievement. Wishing everyone all the very best and continued success for this project. Thank you. Samna Varana. Jai Hind.